What happens when a queen chooses to sacrifice everything, even her only child, to save her people from an enemy no one really understands? I am Joadri, and today we explore another Africa's untold stories. This is a very interesting story about courage, sacrifice, and the painful price of protecting a nation. Story. Let's start with the problem facing the ancient kingdom of Ile-Ife. In the 12th century, the people of Ife lived in fear of constant attack from a mysterious group. They called themselves Ugbo, also known as the forest people. Okay, that Ugbo, I don't know if I pronounce it well. Here, it is on the screen. These forest people, they were raiders. They would suddenly appear, dressed in thick raffia palm frond that covered their bodies from head to toe. Because of what they wore, they did not look like humans to the people of Ife. In fact, they looked like spirits. Whenever they attacked, they carried people away as captives to be allegedly enslaved, leaving the kingdom of Ife more terrified and confused. The warriors of Ife, they wanted to fight back, but how do you fight enemies when you believe they are spirits? So in the middle of this crisis, there was a woman named Moremi Ajasoro. I don't know if I pronounced that name well, it's on the screen. My Yoruba people. Moremi was the queen of Ife and the wife of Prince Oramiyan, the son of Oduduwa, the founding father of Yoruba people. And you remember, Prince Oramiyan also left a child in the Benin kingdom. That one is side note, child. Let's come back to Yoruba land. Moremi Ajasoro was known for her beauty and her courage, and that was the weapon she used. As Moremi saw the suffering of her people, she was like, I can't bear this. So she made a very bold decision. What did she do? She went to the Esimirin River and made a solemn promise to the spirits. What did she promise? She promised that if the spirit would help her uncover the secrets behind forest people, these invaders, she would offer the greatest sacrifice in return. I'm very sure when she was saying that, she was not really thinking it through. But how exactly could she discover the secrets? So Moremi decided, she came up with a plan. She decided to do something almost unthinkable. I won't do it sharp, but she did it. She allowed herself to be captured by the enemy. Oh my God, this is a film. I've just seen the story emerging as a film, a documentary or a narrative epic or magic realism. So during one of the Ugbo raids, these forest people, their raids when they came to Ife, Moremi deliberately allowed herself to be captured. So they took her away from Ile-Ife as a common enslaved. Imagine that. That was the queen, the beautiful, courageous queen. How did that go for her? Did they chain her up and force her to do the hard work that all other people were doing? I don't know. But what we know is, whatever happened, her beauty quickly caught the attention of the Ugbo ruler. With the help of the Esimirin spirit she had prayed to, she eventually became one of his wives, an anointed queen in the enemy's palace. Now, it gets really interesting. As she was living among these invaders, she slowly discovered the truth behind the terrifying invaders. Turns out that the Ugbo warriors were not spirits at all. No, they were ordinary humans made out of flesh and blood. The raffia covering that they were wearing on their body simply disguised them, and that was meant to plant fear in the people of Ile-Ife. But the Ugbo people forgot one thing when they were choosing raffia. They forgot that raffia burns easily. So once Moremi learned everything she needed, so she was actually a spy, MI6, she escaped and returned to Ile-Ife. There she revealed the secrets to her people and their warriors. She was like, these people are flesh and blood like us. They are not spirits. So the next time the Ugbo attacked the people of Ife, they were ready. Instead of running in fear, they set the raffia costumes on fire during their defense battle. And of course, they defeated the Ugbo people. Suddenly, the terrifying spirits were exposed as ordinary men. And for the first time in a long while, Ile-Ife was freed from their raids. And now you think, the story has ended. Yeah, I would have loved it to end like this, as happy end. Well, there was a whole celebration and everybody knew that it was Moremi's courage that had made this possible. Now, like I said, it is not the end of the story. We are finished celebrating. Don't forget, you remember, she made a promise before she embarked on this journey. Moremi had to return to the Esimirin River to fulfill the vow she had made before her mission. She got there. She was shocked. I know you were wondering, what did the Esimirin River and spirits, what did they even ask her as a sacrifice? Moremi expected to offer gifts or riches as a sacrifice. You know, she's a queen, she can bring all these things. But the spirits demanded something greater. The river spirit asked for the life of her only son, Ugbo. Moremi was devastated. I'm sure she even asked herself now, who sent me to be courageous? She begged the spirits to accept something else, anything she will bring, but promise is a promise. In the end, Moremi kept her word. She sacrificed her only son to the river. The entire kingdom of Ile-Ife mourned with her. So they just finished the celebration. not their money. The victory that she had brought to them to save them came at a very heartbreaking cost. The people of Ife made a promise to their queen, Moremi. They made a promise because they saw her pain. They made a promise that now that she has lost her only child for their freedom, they will become her children forever. So from that day on, the people of Ile-Ife honored Moremi Ajasoro as a heroine who saved the kingdom through courage and sacrifice. Her story became part of Yoruba history and legend. She risked her life, outwitted the enemy, and kept a promise that cost her everything, her only son. So that was another Africa's Untold Story, and I am Joadre.